is the commitment of individuals that is necessary in order to accomplish. You have a goal. Standards will not accomplish that goal for you. It is people, and what people do, that will accomplish the quality. Quality cannot be created by standards. Standards are just a guideline, just a tool that helps us in doing the right thing. It makes us think. It makes us sit down and evaluate ourselves. It is important for us to know what we are doing and to examine that, and then to decide, are there other options? Are there better ways of doing it? And the standards perhaps can assist you in that thinking, but the standards won't give you any results. It is people that have to do it.
Can you remember the 5 questions that you asked us when we went to one of the hostels in the southern part to demonstrate the survey process? At that time, we haven't finished our standards. So Tony used this simple 5 questions to survey the hospital. And can you remember that?
I can remember it very well. And I want to ask you the same question. You don't have to answer it. But if I would ask you, what are you doing? Why have you chosen the profession in healthcare? What would your answer be? Think about it. And then ask yourself, why am I doing it? Why did I choose a career? Why did I choose to be a nurse? Why did I choose to be a doctor? Then you ask yourself, what I'm doing, am I doing it well? Am I doing the right thing? Or are there ways of doing things better? We also have to ask ourselves sometimes is, why do we exist? Why are we here? What's the purpose of my life? I have chosen a career in the healthcare system. Why did I do that? What will the results be? And again, ask yourself, am I doing that for my own satisfaction, or am I doing that for the benefit of the other person? That's how that whole thing, I had forgotten about that.
But you also ask, do you satisfy yourself with your work? Is this
It's very
for the benefit of whom?
It's very important that you are happy in what you're doing. If you're not happy, if you're not satisfied, you cannot serve the other person. It's impossible. If you're not happy, if you're not satisfied, quit your job and find something else to do. Because real satisfaction comes from serving other people. It's so beautiful when a patient comes to the hospital and is sick, and because of your judgment, because of your treatment and the way the patient is treated, after 3 or 4 days they walk out of the hospital as a complete, healed individual. What is more satisfying than that? Because you have accomplished your goal in serving the other person and making them better.
I hope that if we believe you, not many hospitals will be closed because of the people quit from their job. Okay, from this 5 question, we make it to our familiar with the cycle of learning and improvement. That is the plan, do, study, act, or design, action, learning, improvement. That's fit very well with your question. I will come to something that you have also.
I remember when we visited hospitals right at the beginning, and then I would ask management the questions, why are you here? Why does the hospital exist? And then who benefits from the hospital? Why are you doing it? How are you doing it? And then we start talking about what's the purpose of the hospital being there? What is its mission? What is the goal of the hospital? What do you want to achieve as a hospital? And we have to think about those things constantly. Why am I here? What is the purpose? What is my goal? Or what is the goal of the institution? And how well are we meeting that goal? We have to constantly evaluate not only our own self, but as a unit, the hospital together. We're part of the accreditation program, and I'm sure you have heard of the self-evaluation process. The self-evaluation process doesn't mean anything unless you're willing to look at yourself as an organization and are willing to make the changes.
The term purpose inspires us to be the main component of what we use the tools that we call 3P: purpose, process, performance. And purpose is the first one that we have to think of. Once we visit a hospital, and the hospital make a very beautiful environment, green courtyard. And Tony, during his walking around, he said that, oh, this hospital is not patient-focused. It's a system-focused. Can you explain that? At that time, I didn't understand the difference between system-focused and patient-focused. I think it's so beautiful why you said that it's not a patient-focused.
Usually, when I walk into the hospital, I would love to sit in the outpatient department, just sit on the bench and observe what goes on. And you soon find out whether the hospital is patient-focused or system-focused. When the staff sits and does according to what the rules and regulations say, that you have to gather certain information from the patient, you have to do certain things for the patient, but there never is any personal contact with the patient. The patient is not really considered in that process. We have things to do, and we are too busy to look after the patient. We'll take care of you, but this is the way we are going to take care of you, rather than to work together with the patient and meet the needs of the patients. How often do we ask the patient, what do you need? What are your concerns?